Al Pacino. For over half a century, his voice, his eyes, and his unforgettable characters have defined cinema. But at 85 years old, is he the greatest actor of all time? Today we dive into the rise, the falls, and the legendary comeback story of a man who refuses to fade away.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Born in 1940s New York, to a working-class Italian-American family, young Alfredo James Pacino, Sonny to his friends, grew up surrounded by street fights, poverty, and the post-war hustle. His parents split when he was just 2, and his mother, desperate to keep him out of trouble, would take him to the movies. One night, after seeing Billy Wilder's The Lost Weekend, 5-year-old Al reenacted the drunken scenes for his family. They laughed, but nobody could have guessed they were witnessing the birth of a legend.
I went to get a malted milk or a coffee or something, and there behind the counter waiting on me was the star of the show, The Seagull. Ain't that the way it is, right?
In the 1960s, Pacino immersed himself in acting. Inspired by Brando and the method style of Lee Strasberg, he became friends with future icons like Robert De Niro and Jon Voight.
Lee Strasberg would say, I'm not that interested in what you do well. I'm interested in the roles you have difficult time with, because that's where technique is learned.
But success didn't come easy. He was broke, homeless at times, and coping with the deaths of his mother and grandfather. His first breakthrough came on stage in 1966 with The Indian Wants the Bronx, a raw, gritty performance that caught critics' attention.
I met this girl, see, and we had a couple of drinks, and she got to liking me.
But the real earthquake was about to hit. In 1972, a relatively unknown Al Pacino was handpicked by Francis Ford Coppola to play Michael Corleone in The Godfather.
Hey, it's good, It's good.
Studio executives hated the choice. They wanted a big name. So Coppola gambled. He shot one of Michael's most pivotal scenes first, the quiet, tense moment in the cafe before Michael commits his first murder. When the producers saw Pacino's cold, calculating transformation, they shut up fast. Michael Corleone's journey from innocent war hero to ruthless mafia boss became one of cinema's greatest character arcs, and Pacino's eyes alone told the story. Overnight, Al Pacino was a superstar. Pacino refused to be typecast.
It's a combination of sort of application and luck.
From the vulnerable drifter in Scarecrow
Turn me on.
You turned on. Stop.
to the incorruptible cop in Serpico, he chased complex, challenging roles.
I don't care if I'm in trouble. I don't care who gets it anymore, including myself. Because if I have to go to outside agencies to get somebody to hear my story, well, where am I going to go? You hear me, Serpico? Stay away. Where am I going to go?
In Dog Day Afternoon, his improvised cry of "Attica, Attica" became an instant cultural moment.
Attica! 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 Attica!
But Pacino wasn't easy to work with.
And Sidney just sat there, and he said, do it again. And then we do an improvisation again. And then we do another improv. We had about 4 improvisations. He takes the tapes of those improvisations, and he writes a scene.
A perfectionist, he would demand reshoots if he felt a scene lacked intensity.
He's great. You can't have him. Why? JJ hates him. What do you want me to do? Fire him. How can I fire him? I can't even hire him. JJ.
As in And Justice for All, where his explosive courtroom speech remains unforgettable.
My client, the Honorable Henry T. Fleming, should go right to fucking jail. The son of a bitch is guilty.
In 1983, Pacino went big, bigger than ever, as Tony Montana in Scarface.
Say hello to my little friend.
Critics hated it, audiences loved it. It would take years for the film to reach its cult status, but by then Pacino's career had hit a slump.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. Do you understand?
For 4 years, he vanished from the big screen.
Listen, Pop.
Yeah.
You're a relatively young man still. You'll write other plays.
The 1990s brought the comeback. The Godfather Part 3.
I spent my life protecting my family.
Let's be reasonable, okay?
Dick Tracy.
A man without a plan is not a man.
Glenn Ross,
I don't care whose nephew you are, who you know, who's sucking on, you're going out. I swear to you, you're going.
Let's get this done.
and then the role that finally won him an Oscar, Lieutenant Colonel Frank Slade in Scent of a Woman.
Are you blind? Are you blind?
Of course not.
Then why do you keep grabbing my goddamn arm?
His hoo-ah catchphrase was born from an actual military instructor he trained with.
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Ooh-ah!
Pacino joked it wasn't his best role. He thought he overdid it.
I'm in the dark here! You understand?
But Hollywood finally gave him the golden statue. Soon after, he faced off with Robert De Niro in Heat.
How you doing?
Their first time sharing a scene together. Two titans face to face in a conversation that became an acting masterclass.
If I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it. But I'll tell you. If it's between you and some poor bastard whose wife you're gonna turn into a widow, brother, you are going down.
When you have a character to play, you get less inhibited. You're freer in terms of your responses to things. That's the lesson for today.
Pacino kept pushing boundaries from The Devil's Advocate.
Why? Because I never rejected him, in spite of all his imperfections. I'm a fan of man!
To Donnie Brasco.
If ever I had any money, I'd give you. I never had any money, but if ever I had $100 in my pocket, I'd give you 50, right? Yeah, you did.
He kept reinventing what it meant to be a leading man.
I just recently showed my 15-year-old daughter Local Stigmatic. I should have waited.
In the 2000s and 2010s, Pacino experimented. Shakespeare adaptations, indie dramas, even satirical sci-fi like Simone.
How do I look?
Give me Audrey.
How do I look?
Perfect.
He weathered financial troubles, personal setbacks, and a changing Hollywood.
It's time to kick ass or chew gum. And guess what? I'm all out of gum.
Yet, he never stopped working, never stopped caring.
Attica, this whole trial is out of sight. What's my name?
Dunkachino!
Dunkachino!
In 2019, Martin Scorsese's The Irishman reunited him with De Niro and Joe Pesci in what felt like a farewell to an era.
Look at your friend. Good.
Now, at 85, with 4 children and a lifetime of stories, Al Pacino remains one of cinema's last true giants.
Ping, pow.
There will never be another like Al Pacino, and as Frank Slade once said,
Hoorah!
if you enjoyed this deep dive into Pacino's life, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what's your favorite Al Pacino performance?